Good morning. I wanted to just make a little video so that you could hear a voice and see a face and hopefully feel like I'm making a more personal connection as I write emails and newsletters. I think of you guys. I wish I could see y'all face to face. First of all, thank you for your diligence in completing the survey and responding to emails and doing the things that we've asked you to do during this time of lots of unknowns. We appreciate it. I know Martha has been working hard to make sure paperwork stuff is still getting done on time as far as being mailed out and uploaded and those things. And I appreciate that she's doing that, and I appreciate all of you. Um, I hope that you're all feeling well and taking care of your families. Uh, I am being told as a young administrator that this is a once in a career opportunity situation, and it's really uncharted territories for all of us. There's so many unknowns right now. One of the biggest ones is about virtual education. And really that's tied to what happens the rest of this school year. So at this time, we don't know what the state's going to do with the days that we've lost, as well as with the rest of the year. That has left a lot of people wondering and planning for what ifs. The what if right now is what if the state cancels the rest of the year and requires us to do virtual ed? That's the big one. If they cancel and don't require that, we're pretty much off the hook in some ways, or we have some freedom to make a lot of choices. If we go back, that becomes somewhat self-explanatory in that way. But um, the big one is what if no school and virtual ed? We don't know. We're hoping to know. Governor Whitmer last week in a press conference uh, made a comment that has left a lot of people concerned. The comment was along the lines of, "We." She was asked by one of the reporters about schools, and the comment she made was that we don't know yet, but that the intention is that she doesn't foresee us going back in a lot of ways. And that has left a lot of administrators and schools and school organizations just out in limbo and concerned. So, with that, we are and had already kind of been preparing for the what if of virtual ed. I'm not going to, um, my goal is not to make a lot of work for people, but also to get us ready. The survey was the first step, just to have an idea of who has devices, who doesn't, who has internet, who doesn't. In hindsight, I should have asked who has reliable or high speed internet. I did not do that. We'll come back around that if we need to or we get to that point, but at least we have some place to start in those areas. This week, I'm going to have a couple questions posted below that I want you to consider, and then following a couple Zoom meetings tomorrow, I will ask you guys to probably begin brainstorming some things. What tools do you already have related to technology if we do move this way? What do you need to know more about, or what type of tool are you looking for? What resources can I get you? Um, again, I don't want to make a lot of work for people. I also don't want us to get caught off guard in a situation where we're moving forward and we have no idea where we're at or what we need to do or where to start. The big understanding I have right now with special ed is that we will only do special ed virtual if gen ed does virtual. Um, gen ed virtual is not supplementary activities, it is counting for instructional time. So when we're talking about virtual education right now, we're talking about counting for hours and days and credits. We're not just talking um, teachers being teachers and wonderful people and making activities for kids. We're talking instructional time. The other thing with that right now, IEPs for the remainder of the year will still be determined. We've kind of talked about through the closure at this point this week. I'm hoping for some more information regarding the ones after this. I have a feeling that we're going to continue the same process that we did with the original ones and notify parents, write extensions for the ones that we can for evals, and then wait until we return. Um, those are some of the big things right now. We are going to have a Zoom call with you guys on Wednesday, or I'm going to have a Zoom call with you on Wednesday. It is optional, but I encourage you to consider attending. Zoom has been a good tool and is a great tool for virtual meetings. I know a lot of teachers out there are trying to use it with students. If you haven't used it before, this is a great opportunity to use it. The purpose of our conversation will just be Q&A. I'll answer any questions you have. I'm going to write down questions. I'm hoping that you will have some so that I can get some answers as we kind of move forward. But again, it is optional. You don't have to sign up. There's no registration, no account that you need to participate. I already have an account as the host. You can participate by phone or by computer. Just consider it. I hope that it would be a great way to see some faces and hear how you guys are doing, but also to maybe experience a new tool or try something a little different in terms of what that looks like. The other thing I'll do is in my newsletters, I'm going to start adding a tech tool, just some tools that you could look at and consider as we plan for the what if of virtual education. This one, there is a Google video about how to use Zoom. Google Hangouts is another similar one, but I'm getting comfortable with Zoom because that's what people are using in the meetings I have to participate in, and I thought it's one I feel like I can share with you guys. So um, this is a 5-minute update. This is way longer than I thought. I get talking, and here we go. I guess most importantly, I am thinking of you guys and praying for your health and safety. It's crazy. It's a unique situation, but stay safe, keep your family safe, and thank you for your willingness to think about work and prepare for what's next. See ya.